welcome back to the Tammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really cute dogs. Today's the happy hour is always the special yes, no, for yes, no. Just like and subscribe. Everything you need to know is in the description. And the pinned comment. I guess I should probably try to put a pinned comment in there at some point. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't let me do it from the mobile app. You can also get the $5 Tacobox during the happy hour. A $5 Tacobox, you get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards. You get to ask 3 questions. And everything you need to know is in the description. I can help you with love, life, protection, family, finances, twin flames, soulmates. I do not do wing questions. Do not ask me if you're pregnant. I don't do health questions. This isn't Madam Stormy's DNA test. No questions about end of times or when you're going to die, and please don't shoot me questions. Hey Alia, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. If you'd like to get a free yes, no, please like and subscribe. Please put your question in the chat. You can also get the $5 Tacobox during the tarot special happy hour. What is a $5 Tacobox? You can pay $5, 3 questions, you get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo. Please see the description and the pinned comment. Spirit, what is... Hey, Ari, welcome back to the channel, honey. Happy weekend. Spirit, what does Alia need to know about this person coming towards them in the month of April? Spirit, I'm calling forth Alia's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does Alia need to know about Alex coming towards them this April? How am I? I'm alright. I'm hanging in there. Thank you so much for asking, Ari. How are you and your mom? Oh, there's one of my squirrels. I gotta go buy her some food. She's so cute. Yes, Yes, Alia. This person will come towards you this April. Judgment suggests that they may call you on the phone or message you on the phone. This card is definitely a call to action. This person is just judging the best time for them to come forward for when they're comfortable and ready to, sweetheart. Hey, Devin. How are you, honey? Are you feeling better? Is this the same Devin that had the flu or pneumonia or something a couple weeks ago? My hair's getting in my coffee. Okay, cool. It's nice to see you, honey. I'm so glad you're feeling better. It doesn't feel good to feel sick. Almost a month of no smoking. I'm so proud of you. Oh no! There's got to be a way. Spirit, what does Devin need to know about this account? I'm calling forth her most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Will she be able to get back into her account that she's locked out of? Spirit says yes. Might have to put some things in order to overcome this. Maybe you have the information written around on a piece of paper or something, but it's almost as if Spirit's telling you, look, the answer's right in your hand. So maybe that will help. There might be even more symbolism in this to, pardon my manicure, I worked on the car with Dad for 3 days, so it's destroyed. I haven't done anything about it. But there are a lot of different colors, symbolism in this card, so I'm just going to hold it up for you for a minute. Maybe it will help you remember some of your information. But it's almost as if Spirit is saying that you know, the information is right in your hands. I hope that helps, Devin. Keep me updated. So a cute guy named Jake told me he was talking to someone. Will he end in a relationship with a person? If so, I'm just move on and look for someone else. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in a relationship. A lot of women want cute Caucasian men besides me. I can answer that question for you, yeah. I've never really been that kind of person, though. I rarely find an affinity or an attraction to anybody, and it's very difficult for me to just, you know, I'm just not a seeker, I guess. I was actually thinking about how do women do this? Like, how do they find someone they're attracted to? And how are they capable of moving on? Teach me your wise ways, Ari. Spirit, what does she need to know about Jake? Will he end up in a relationship with this other person that Ari's asking about? Yeah, well, Spirit does say yes. But he's a little bit of a fool, a little bit of a dreamer. He's a little bit more into himself than other people right now. He's really trying to kind of get a hold of who he really is and his own power. So, I can understand. We have a lot in common in that department. regarding like sexuality and you know, wondering, you know, why people are the way they are, you know. Yeah, especially when they're in a relationship. But you can change it. But you just might not be that interested. You might not be as interested as you maybe think or feel you would be, with it being so easy for you to just kind of move on and look for somebody else. Maybe it would be easier for me to Hey, sup for? What's up? You know, I don't know, Ari. I don't know, honey. I think I told you the other night, I'm not really a seeker, I'm not really a chaser. Oh, maybe that was Sugar, but I said that too. I chase my dreams, not people. Don't seek people out. Unless I feel like, you know, there's something, deep, introspective, special. I really am not a people seeker. Or a relationship seeker, or a relationship-aholic. Like, you know those people who they have got to be in a relationship and they always make sure they have someone new before they get rid of somebody old. I mean, if he gets into a relationship, he most likely isn't going to leave it. The guy I'm attracted to that are already, but see, honey, these are your own limiting beliefs and circumstances. What you need to do is you need to get the courage to ask the guy if he's interested. Stop beating around the bush before you put the penis into the vagina or mouth, okay? Just trying to make you laugh. You hope a cute guy will eventually leave his girlfriend for you and commits to you so we can have our happy ever after. But why do you have to manifest it from the point of view of him already having a girlfriend? You see what I mean? Like, are you not capable of imagining that you are the one? That you are the one that they want, or that they might not even have a girlfriend? No, don't be dead, sub 4. I'm still pinching myself to make sure I'm alive and not in a death loop. Spirit, what does sub girl need to know about this K person? Should she move on and let it go? Yeah, I'm alive, right? This is really happening, right? This is not a death loop, right? Where I get on YouTube every single day, but I'm really dead, and we're all dead, and we're on YouTube, and we're on another plane, and we don't realize it. Something pinched me, but not a wasp. I'm not a very realistic person, Ari. I'm kidding. No, but let's be really realistic. Guys your age, they don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they want. They're inexperienced. So you're kind of looking to date a Care Bear, which is okay. I would rather have a Care Bear over G.I. Joe. Spirit, what does SUP need to know about this K person? Should they contact them? Let's just ask if you should reach out. Spirit says, yeah, you should reach out. Don't give up. Okay? It's just love in the way of things. Okay? at you like, I know you want to give up, but there obviously is something about this person's stuff that you feel special. Have they gotten over you? Now the Spirit's telling you to reach out in the High Priestess. There's something about you that this person feels like, wow. She really makes me think, or they really make me think, or, they make me feel like I could go to them and almost tell them anything. And that might be what the block is that it's something they've never felt before about somebody. It's something that they've never experienced before. I don't think guys at your age know what their dream girl is. I think that many men at your age are consumed by what they see as Instagram models and TikTok models and they think that that's what they want. So they end up with that kind of person, or they end up with just what's right in front of them. Many men will choose what's just right in front of them because it's a comfortable old shoe, or it's easier than to have to take the steps to actually reach out and get what they want, take what they want, grab what they want, reach for what they want. Because once again, like for instance, let me give you an example. You got the Lovers card here, right? But look, they love each other so much. Hand in hand they go. But look at this mountain between them. All right, their head is in the clouds, but there's all these limiting beliefs and circumstances in this mountain between them. Yes, there is a beautiful waterfall, okay? A beautiful waterfall to chase. But they've got to make choices during that chase. Cupid's arrow goes pretty far. But, it's that mountain of things that people start building up their limiting beliefs and circumstances, distance, time, age, what they look like, maybe where they come. People are so fucking judgmental. It disgusts me, actually. And I'll tell you what, I have seen the people, and that's why I don't seek them out. And I feel quite crossed when I do seek them out and I see a version of them that's beautiful that they can't even see in themselves. I see things for them that they may never see for themselves. And they stay in this stagnant wishing well of mosquitoes and hornets because, they don't or can't find the courage, or maybe they're manipulated by those who need them, or they can't think for themselves. Well, no, Ari, it's not like that. Once a guy meets his dream girl, it doesn't mean that he wants to commit. It doesn't always work like that. There we go, that's a little better. Hey, Marianne. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. I love that that short you made about the farts. It's so funny. I had seen it for a moment and then it went by, and I need to go back to it and actually leave a comment. I thought that was very funny of you. Well, I think that there are men that want to commit. I think they do want to have a happy, healthy, harmonious, committed relationship. But there's just so many toxic people out there that they just might not be willing to, you know what I said? Like I said, it's easier for people to go for whatever's right in front of them instead of climb every mountain and sail every sea. I think waiting around is going to get you in a lot of trouble. Okay. There's one guy I've known all my life. Okay, and he wants to be with me, but he only wants to give me a sympathy baby. Okay. He doesn't want to have a loving, committed, caring, happy, harmonious relationship. He has a girlfriend. And it's insulting to me. Okay? I'd rather go find a gay couple who wants me to have their love child at the end of the day, because at least my baby wouldn't be some sympathy baby. You know what I mean? And I'm not waiting around for anything. I'm just expecting the best to show up to me. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but like I said, I don't seek people out. Unless they're my neighbors or my family. I'm just, and if I do, it's with good reason. Because once again, I'm recovering I'm recovering from agoraphobia. I still have it. I still have the PTSD from why I have agoraphobia. But it only started letting up in October because I found out that the person who tried to kill me died of liver cancer 3 years ago, and I didn't even know it. Like, I could have just set myself free. And one of the reasons that I didn't seek people out, I didn't get married, I didn't have kids, I didn't, is because I was afraid of this person. I didn't do my music, I didn't chase my dreams, is because I was terrified of this person. And I guess I became more terrified of them over the years because the person I felt that was my partner, that should have been with me, that protected me, that I protected, that was, my person, they chose to take a different path. They basically chose drugs over me and our relationship and our connection. I think you're going to be better off expecting what you want and staying excited, Ari, about what you want and how it's going to come to you, and not worrying too much about how it will happen. I think that you will enjoy it much more that way than seeking, and waiting. Waiting for a man to leave his woman for you is going to cause you despair. All right? No guy is going to wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I think I'll leave my girlfriend for her. I just don't know any, it just doesn't happen like that. Yes, it does happen like that, but at the same time, do you really want a person like that? Because remember, the way that you found them is the way that you will lose them. I have seen it again and again and again and again. Yeah, wait for no one. Welcome back, Stormtrooper. I think that, but once again, I think that's a limiting belief that younger men don't want a relationship. But at the same time, you and I are exposed to different kinds of young men. While you may only be exposed to young men who are, American, I have actually been exposed to many men who are American, European, Asian, South American, North American, Middle Eastern, and I will tell you what, they're all very different men. African American men. They're all very different in their values, the way they've grown up, the way they've been raised. I'm serious. Like the men in my family who are young like us, they're nothing like these American guys. Nothing like them. Okay? Nothing like them. So I think it's interesting what you said about the Hispanic boy. He's going to have a lot more different family values and life values than most likely your average American Caucasian boy. I'm only saying that because my sister married a Hispanic man, okay? And they were very rooted in their tradition of catechism, okay? Very traditional in their ways, in their marriages, in their life. Like, my whole family is, like, just stable like that. It doesn't matter if it's the Greek side, the Italian side, or the Latin side. But I will say that anybody in my family who has maybe married somebody who was outside of that realm sort of had, like, serious issues. because of the way that I'm not like dissing Americans, and I'm not saying all Americans are like this either, but because of the abuse or the values or the challenges as some Americans have, where it's like a little bit different, you know. I mean, I have noticed that I haven't really been able to find stability in seeing that, you know, I mean, for instance, like the girl that my nephew married, because her other baby daddy decided to pay for Christmas in 2024, she left my nephew, who lost his job, and moved in with her baby daddy and her mom. And she had Christmas with him and everything. Completely ignoring my nephew and the family they had created by getting married. Now, I helped him turn it around. I hope he can keep it going. But at the same time, this girl doesn't really have stable family values. And she could have stable family values because she married into a very stable family. Very stable, loving, committed family. All right? Yeah, I know. But once again, what does love look like to her? Okay, she has a mother who is constantly on dating apps. She has a father who completely ignores her. Okay, she's addicted to masturbating. She has principles that only serve her. And when you are in a committed relationship, it's more about serving the principles that only serve you. Okay? It's about respect, mutual respect and love. Not just about some guy leaving his girlfriend for you. That means shit. Okay? My husband thing left me for my best friend who was the next door neighbor's wife. Because he said that I was a gypsy. I couldn't get settled in my life. I'm too committed to my family. I'm too tight. I can't be tamed. I'm a wild horse. Whatever. And then cried on the phone 6 months later wanting to come back to me. But he took 6 years of my life. And those 6 months we were apart, wanted to come back? I don't think so. And are they together today? Nope. He's not with her. And he's as miserable as ever in his life. Yeah, exactly, Marianne, you're right. We cannot change a person. But we certainly can change how they show up to us. Hey, I saw, Marianne, that you said, congratulations, Madeline? Where? I don't see Madeline. Where is she? Why can't I see Madeline? Ari, don't give up hope. Ari, if you give up hope, I'm going to give up altogether. You know, and then I never got in another relationship. I tried. I did try. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Thank you so much, Marianne. That really inspires me to work on my members' side of stuff. She will. She'll come around. She'll come around and probably ask about Mark today or tomorrow. I haven't worked on the member side of things at all. I just kind of been in this fog and this haze since my dad has to have a biopsy, and trying to stay focused on, you know, just being good to myself with my thoughts and trying to not get too overwhelmed, so I can continue to help him and my family and people and myself. Really? You mean me as a YouTuber? Like for my channel? I didn't realize that. Yeah, and you're right. And then it picks people randomly who are subscribed to you. Well, I didn't know that. Thank you for teaching me that. That's amazing. All right. Well, that's good to know. But I think you can only do it through the live stream. Like I've tried to buy a membership for my friends, like to go see where you can buy a membership for them, and you can't do it unless you're doing a live stream, I think. So YouTube is supposed to give us this new option during live streams where we can take a 5-minute break and pick for you guys to watch a video or watch a commercial. But it hasn't popped up yet for me, so I haven't seen anything about it yet. But I did read about it, which it seems interesting. It would be really nice during the lives to have that feature. I mean, and with as much as I stream, I wish they would give me the option. It's kind of like a new option they're testing out and rolling out. But hopefully they'll give it to me because I would really like to, you know, insert like a 5-minute video that's interesting for you guys to maybe watch while I take a 5-minute break, because usually during the lives I'll take a 5-minute break during those long ones at night.
Are you done?
Nope, not yet.
What time do you want me to come?
Let me see what time it is.
It would have to be inside because I'm going to sleep over here too.
Okay.
This wind just going around and around and goes everywhere.
I know, it's great. I love the wind today. It's amazing. It sounds like the ocean shore hitting. Sounds like the waves hitting the shore of the earth. Like, I don't know. It just sounds like the beach. I love it. Yeah, 1, 3, 5-minute ads they're rolling this month or next month, I think. But can't you randomly, like, can't you make, I think it also said you can make a video to choose to set up a, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just choose an ad. I guess it's just like a way to make more money or something. Which it seems like with all the cuts they take, you know, you're maybe making a penny a view. I don't know. I mean, I've gotten like thousands of views on some of the videos I've made for the dogs, and made a penny. I was like, okay, all right, that's fine. A penny's better than no pennies. Yeah, especially if you have to take that kind of break, for sure. Hey Nisha, welcome back to the channel. How are you today? I'm good, thanks so much for asking. Alright, sweetheart. Thanks so much for coming by, Marianne. It was so good to see you. Yeah, I gotta help my dad out in about 30 minutes. Gotta clean the car and go somewhere. Good to see you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll be on later tonight if you want to come by and hang out. Man, there's like a thick pollen dust over my iPad now. I'm sitting out here. That's so weird. Gross. I'll be sleeping by then, yeah. Is that the mail?
Nothing special.
Yeah, let me see it. If anybody would like to get a free yes, no question or a paid reading, the time would be now, because I'm gonna be getting offline here in about 10-15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I did that about 10 years ago with my dad. He's still asking me how to use it. It's kinda cute. Where am I from? I'm from the Greek island of Cyprus. Oh, we got the popo in the neighborhood. That makes me uncomfortable. Where are you from, Nisha? North Africa, right on. Yeah, it is relaxing. I love how the wind today sounds like the ocean. You know, rustling through the leaves of the trees. A bee. Hey Ari, welcome back, sweetheart.
I use a broom to sweep it.
You want to use the broom to sweep it? Well, you can if you want.
Most of it's on now, it's on most of it.
Just put a mask on, please.
I will. Okay. All right.
Spirit, I'm calling forth Nisha's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. Nisha would like to know if they have a secret admirer. Spirit, what does Nisha need to know about that? Spirit says yes in the strength card. So yeah, you have a secret admirer somewhere. They might even be a Leo. Hey Maria, how are you, sweetheart? How's your day been? Oh, Meryl, let's ask. Okay. Okay, you just sent the payment from yesterday. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate that, honey. Thank you so much. Spirit, I'm calling forth Meryl's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Is there more snow coming in his area in the not too distant future? You may very well, Nisha, be able to find something on YouTube that has the wind chimes and the wind blowing with birds and things like that. They do have, a lot of channels have that where they've got like the weather and you can listen to it. Just do a YouTube search. You might be able to find something like that. Spirit, is there more snow coming for Meryl's area? Well, Spirit says yes. Yeah, there is more snow coming. But the snow might be more in the evenings than in the daytime, and there is more sun to come than the snow. So am I going to be good in my job after all the job drama clears up? Spirit, what does Maria need to know about that? I'm calling forth her most trusted and most strongest spirit guides about her job. Yeah, it's incredibly illegal what they did with your phone, by the way. You're in a public place. You can take pictures of them all day. That's not a felony. All right? You can record them all day. It's not a felony. All right? They're in a public place. But for somebody to walk by and take a picture on their phone of your phone and then share it with everybody is a felony. It's illegal. Spirit, what does Maria need to know about their job? Will she do good at her job after all the drama passes? Hey John, welcome back to the channel. What do they need to know about that? What does she need to know about that? Spirit says yes. Yes, everything's gonna be fine, honey. You will do well. You will do well at your job. Did you sweep the car off?
Huh?
Did you sweep the car?
See?
Sweep.
Oh, might just go some here, man.
Alright, Daddy. Yeah, I'm incredibly triggered by what they did to you, Maria. Incredibly triggered. Like I said, you should fire them and sue them. Go get a job at McDonald's. They'd probably treat you better. If anybody would like to get a free yes or no question or a paid reading, please do it now because I'm going to be turning the happy hour live off. You can get a free yes no during the happy hour, and you can get a $5 taco box during the happy hour. It's only 3 questions that you can ask for that $5 taco box. You can also get an extra special sauce channeled message from a loved one, past, present, future, even if they've crossed over the Rainbow Bridge. For $6, 3 questions, channeled message. You can also get the 1111 love reading, the XXX love reading for $15, the $20 past, present, and future reading. You can also get the $30 international standard. With every reading that you buy, you get one. Each dollar pays for 1+ minute, 1+ card. Bikes are so much fun to ride on the back of. What's with all the police? What's with all the police coming into the neighborhood?
Huh?
What's with all the police coming into the neighborhood?
What's the police?
No, I mean, 2 of them just went by. It's weird.
Is their job?
I wonder if someone got hurt in the park.
Is their job to patrol the area? Driving around there. You got the same kind of motorcycle driving around. You're gonna get that stuff on yourself.
No, I'm not even done doing my live, so blow away.
Okay.
Sure, what's your question?
Doesn't bother you, don't worry.
No, you're not bothering me at all. She's driving that fast and has her kid on the back of that golf cart, not strapped in. Poor child's holding on for dear life. If you want to ask a free yes or no question, or you'd like to get a paid reading, please do it now, as I'm going to be shutting off the live in about 10 minutes here. Okay, Alina, thank you so much. I'll be right back. I just gotta go get something. Okay, so I see you got the 11/11 love reading. Hey, Amira. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. If that's the only question you have, that's fine. If you have any other ones, go ahead and do it. Put them in the chat when you're ready. I'm going to go ahead and set your timer. And thank you so much for your donation. That's very kind and generous of you. Well, you can ask 3 or 4 questions, 4 or 5 questions, however many questions you have. It's just a little love reading to see what you need to know. If you have any other questions other than that, please just feel free to ask, okay? It's only the $5 taco box, the $6 taco box that are limited to 3 questions. So let me put your timer on pause. So the way that it works is I'll now put you on a timer, and you'll get 11 plus minutes, 11 plus cards to either answer that one question or whatever few questions you have as we move through the next 11 plus minutes, okay? So whatever comes first, 11 plus cards or 11 plus minutes. Hey, Big Sam to you, welcome to the Chammy. Spirit, I'm calling forth Amira's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know today about how this person, Whaley, is currently consciously feeling about them? Now, do you just want to know how they currently consciously feel about you? Or is this actually a romance thing? You want to know how they romantically feel about you. Because I need to be specific. Because you could ask that question and then just get some basic answer about their random feelings for you. Or we can really focus in on that romance if you want me to. Let me know and then I'll start your timer, dear. Okay, romantic spirit, I'm calling forth Amira's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. How does Whaley currently consciously romantically feel about her? Just doing some tarot, Big Sam. Chilling out in the graveyard. Please do not listen to this troll. Welcome to the hidden user button. You are now being reported for harassing me and bullying the people who come here in peace. I know you'll probably just delete your account after you say what you say, but you have no power here. Spirit, I'm calling forth Amira's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. You put him in no contact for a while, okay? Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Just certainly don't do anything that triggers you. That's gonna be the first thing that's gonna be most important. But do let your heart guide you. But let your heart follow your head, okay? Start with your thoughts, then into your feelings. Because sometimes we get carried away with our hearts. It's okay, sweetheart. It's just gators. People who just can't stand it that I'm trying to feed my dad and make sure he's okay. Can't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start your timer now, Amira. Spirit, I'm calling forth Amira's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about Whaley's romantic feelings for her that he's aware of? Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. How are you, sweetheart? Angela needs to be a moderator. So we're making Angela a moderator. I think she'll have fun with the bullies when she's around. Spirit, what does Amira need to know about Whaley's conscious romantic feelings about her today? These are all very good cards. Spirit, is that the clarifying energy regarding his feelings? What is the clarifying energy regarding his feelings? I'm going to put the whole spread out and then we'll walk through it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, this person is definitely strongly feeling something magical about your connection. They look towards you. They've looked towards you in their life for some kind of comfort and strength. They have found some kind of comfort and strength in your connection in the past. You have as well, right? But there's something about this Justice card and this Star card where they can become deeply conflicted because they know that there is something about you that they've not felt for somebody before. They also know that they've got some healing to do in their life. They might even have some legal issues that get caught in their head, get caught up in their head. You know, they're trying to stay balanced, trying to stay focused. But it definitely is saying that there is something, oh, that's so interesting, and the Star card is Aquarius. But there is definitely something here saying they are very much in their head and heart space about you. They feel that there is something about you that has kind of taken away some of that stress about, you know, where they're going with the justice in their life. Excuse me, there's a lot of pollen outside and it keeps blowing in my face. But there is something about you that has helped them through their mental clarity, finding that balance, finding that healing. They may even feel that you also have some balancing out to do as well as healing energies. But one thing this card says here in the Star card is that no matter how near or far, no matter how distant, it's like you still are the star of their heart. With the Empress card showing up, My cards are not pre-picked. Welcome to the hidden channel side of things. I'm so sorry, Amira, that this keeps happening during your reading. So back to your reading. I mean, didn't you just see me? Didn't you just see me shuffle the cards? I always shuffle the cards in front of people. Nothing is pre-picked here. So let's get back to his feelings for you. This Empress card is very different from your typical Rider's Waite deck. This Empress card is letting you know that this is how this person sees you. They feel that you are somebody that has a lot to offer. They feel that you are somebody that is caring, loving, nurturing. Your head is above the clouds. You're balanced out. You're showing up with a breastplate of love, not only for yourself, but others, for Mother Nature, for plants, for pets, for animals, for people, mostly for yourself. And I want you to take notice of this creature here in the sky. This is a dragon. This person feels like, you know, there's something about you that has a dragon heart. This is her pet dragon. Okay? And she would really like you to know that your dragon heart is guiding you through your love story, guiding you through every day, guiding you through what it is that have been your trials and tribulations. And what is so wonderful about a dragon heart? They love deeply. They love unconditionally. And when you have the love of a dragon heart, you have that love, they don't give up on you. They know that you're a person that would not give up on them. They also feel that you are very much the next right thing for them. I know this might be really difficult for you to accept or understand. It might even be something that, you know, since for us humans, seeing is more of believing for us. But this is consciously what this person knows on their heart and how they feel about you. They may even feel like you have brought them to this phase in their life where they're searching more deeply as in regards to who they are and who they want to be when they get to the end of themselves. And even though you guys are in no contact, because that's what you choose, there's nothing wrong with that. You can change that today. You know, while we can't change people, we can still change. We can still change the way a situation shows up to us. Is there anything or anyone blocking or entering with the connection? Well, this is what I'm saying this from experience now. I don't know what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are, but your limiting beliefs and circumstances are going to be a big, huge, huge indication of what those blocks are and what those things are that are happening around your relationship and your connection with him. But let's see what Spirit says you need to know. Spirit, what does Amira need to know about anything blocking or interfering in their connection with Whaley? Sorry, that card flew out of the deck, but it was face down. I do not read cards that are face down. Well, since this one is upwards, I will definitely, it's facing towards the camera, so I'm going to interpret this. Yeah, I can see the blockages in the moon card. Every single one of these pearls, and you see the moon on the water, the reflection. It's like you both are reflecting each other in your energy. But what is blocking you is all these limiting beliefs and circumstances in each one of these pearls. Pearls before swine. This would be you, you know, the beautiful blue lobster. Could also very much represent him, since, you know, you are reflecting each other in this connection. And it's as if you both are
guided by the moon to come through this tower, but you have all these hurdles to jump over that you both might be feeling are the reasons that you can't talk, can't communicate, can't be together, can't, like I was saying, the limiting beliefs and circumstances. But the magician here is here to tell you now, okay, you can change that. You are the magic one. You are the spell. You are the love spell. You got everything to offer here. But it starts with your thoughts and your feelings. Maybe learning to trust a little bit more. When you go outside and you see the moon at night, it can be a little scary, especially if you're alone. But you find that courage to seek that moonlight out because it's just such a, how it feels when you go out and you look at the moon, you're like, wow, look how beautiful that moon looks. And it makes you feel something special. And it's as if you both are going through, these limiting beliefs and circumstances about relationships, about life, about your own personal lives, maybe about the way you think and feel about yourselves. It can get pretty dark. But remember, the sun illuminates all this. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. And you will make it through this crowd of limiting beliefs and circumstances. You might be able to identify them now. You may not be able to identify them now. But maybe write down what it is that you think and feel is the reason you have no contact. You are not together. Maybe as to why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Anxious. Maybe you're feeling, and he is feeling, avoidant. But the magician is here to tell you that this is your love story. And you write it with your beautiful creator, whatever you believe your beautiful creator is. Even if it's just the dirt outside in my graveyard. Or the dirt outside of your house. Spirit, thank you so much, Shelby, for coming by and liking and subscribing. If you'd like to get a free yes, no question, please put it in the channel, in the chat, because I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live here pretty soon after I'm finished with this paid reading. Alina, would you like me to ask where this is going or any advice from Spirit on what the next step should be for you to take? We have about a minute. I'll go ahead and put it on pause while you think for a moment, okay? It really comes down to, what do you want? What does it look like to you? What does it feel like to you? Talk to your creator as if it's your best friend about it. And I promise you, your creator will show you the way, the truth, and the light. And remember, seeing isn't always believing. Trust that inner compass. Trust that intuition, and don't give up. Okay, go ahead and think for a minute. I'm just going to scroll through chat here for a moment, dear. Really want to come out of no contact. Spirit, what does she need to know about him coming out of contact? Does he want to come out of no contact with her? Okay, that card was down. I'm going to look at it. See? It's down. It's down. Just want you to see that. Sorry, I'm still in my pajamas. Spirit, what does she need to know about Whaley? Does he want to come out of no contact with her? Does he want to come out of no contact with her? Spirit says yes. my god, you got the Magician again. Yes, yes, yes. Let's just look at this card for fun. Oh my god, look, it's the Sun. So remember what I said to you a little bit earlier. You know, the Sun, you know, here comes the Sun. And what illuminates the moon? The sun, the stars. We got the star. You got the sun and the moon and the stars in this reading. You can have the sun and the moon and the stars with this relationship. If it's something that you really want, you know, follow the steps that you're guided to take, because real love is worth it. All right, real true love of a lifetime is worth it. So keep me updated. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your donation this evening. I really appreciate it. It's very kind and generous of you. I'm really sorry about the trolls. They hate me. Sometimes they like to tell me to go kill myself. It's terrible. I'm going blind because of the sun. You're welcome, Alina. Amira. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. You're not alone. sweet. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. I'm so glad that he got his chocolate bar for his birthday. He's been wanting to try that for a long time. Oh, it's so good to know it tasted absolutely delicious. Oh, I'm so happy. I'll make sure to put a review on that. I gotta go run some errands. I love you. It looks like you had such a wonderful day. Happy birthday. I love you. All right, I'm out, kids.